when she's thirsty.
Chico,
Oh,
are you okay?
okay.
Tarong alay pag una babaw lagi.
Mana ka?
Hello guys, welcome to another video from our house construction here in the Philippines. I started the video actually with that shot when Tantan was climbing there in the heights, and I really hope that today we will avoid hospital visit. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, check this video first so you will understand. But I'm praying that there will be not any more troubles when people will be getting hurt on our side, because what kind of work is that when people are getting hurt? Then it's really useless and it's not worth it. And right now we are opening another day of the construction, which is gonna be about what improvements and what are the new things which happened in the last couple of days. So I've actually climbed on the retaining wall, which we are still building. Well, it can certainly hold me, but let's see about all that soil around. For now we are working on this side, though here is the corner, round corner, connected. Underneath, you cannot already see that underneath of the concrete there are metal bars, just like you can see sticking out of the walls. They are coming along and supporting the way. So we've actually bended them before and make it actually like, we are trying to make it like one piece. Here is the situation on the roof work. What we've actually used for the roof, like this kind of metal bars in the shape of letter C. Here it's being supported with short metal bars. All the construction is actually welded together. It's not like put together through the bolts and nuts. So, which means there is still, the metal bars were actually painted first with the anti-corrosive paint, but during we were handling it and working with that, there happened a couple of scratches. So once all the framework bit finished, before we will put the roof, we will still paint it again, cover all those rusty parts, and after that we can start preparing for roofing. Today is actually Friday, and on Wednesday we were in the store handling the materials for the roof, and probably tomorrow all the materials should arrive here. So I'm actually very happy that there was a huge pile of stones before. Now the stones are transferred here on the wall, so we've actually emptied the space and we can use it as a, let's say, storage for the roof metal plates which will arrive. Like the work safety is really incredible here in the Philippines. I don't really personally have problem with working in the heights, but working in the heights just wearing slipper, like we were offering proper shoes or protection, but boys were saying they will not be able to work in that. They are just not keen on that. Their whole life they spend working in slippers or barefoot, which it makes much better. Before me and Gwen arrived today, it's still the same day, but I just changed my t-shirt because it's not hot anymore. It's around 5 p.m. We stopped in the hardware store to get this metal screen wire, which will be placed right here around the pillars. So once we are laying the hollow blocks, the concrete would not paste much to the pillar itself because it's very smooth. So this screen will make it kinda rough so the concrete can stick. What we've actually also started was laying the first layers of hollow blocks, which is done like this. The metal rods were hammered to the ground, and then we were laying the hollow blocks. We will spread a wire so we can know the perfect line, and each hollow block is afterwards filled with the concrete itself. Well, it's not really the monolith actually, but kinda close to that. Different ways than in Europe. In Europe we would be probably using the bricks, clay bricks, or there are other kind of bricks made of, I'm not sure what kind of material right now, I don't know how it's called in English, and the walls are thicker as a prevention from cold or heat getting inside during winter or summer. Here in the Philippines it's all around the year hot weather kinda, so the walls are kinda thicker. And I hope one last problem we still have to solve. There is still gonna have to be digged for the foundation, but the huge rocks appeared, so we will get a jackhammer, I hope for the last time, which is gonna be digged right here. And here is actually not gonna be much space between the walls of the house and wall of the retaining wall, which I find kinda probably impossible to finish the final layer of the wall, the smooth one, because there will be not much space here. But before we will even start making a wall, we have to dig foundation here as well, but we will extend it here to the edge of the wall, because here is gonna be a pipe leading to the septic tank, which is right there. So we are fighting here in the tight spaces. Well, honestly, the retaining wall made out of stones takes much more space than if we would make it out of the hollow blocks, but whatever. It's already done. It's done.
Hey everyone, so another day. Jacob and I decided we are going to come here early in the morning because Kuba is going to work on the soil, because as for now we really haven't moved yet the soil, because Mark and the new guy has to be assistant since Tuming is not here. So Tantan replaced Tuming as for now, because I think Tuming is not gonna work for 2 weeks. 3 weeks up until the wound will heal. So we need one more person actually for the soils, but Kuba decided that no, we're not gonna hire other people, I can do it myself. So we are planning to come here from today up until Monday, even Sunday. We're gonna work on the soil together because we really need to remove it as it's already going to the road, and it's not allowed for us to just let it, you know, stay there, especially if it's gonna rain and the soil is going to flush out here in the road. So now he's working on that while the others are up there, especially my brother. He's trying to play in the area. They're up because we need to transfer the hollow blocks to up so they don't need to, you know, travel across just to get the hollow blocks. So. And the boys are only are only half day during Saturday, because like they're supposed to be whole day in Saturday, as like that's how the construction works here in the Philippines. But they decided they're going to work 7 a.m. from Wednesday up until Saturday, so they can be half day during Saturday. But Saturday is counted as whole day for them. But I think Kuba and I have to extend if the delivery of the roof is still not here. So that means we have to wait to arrange everything as well as the payment, because I paid half of the price when we were there last time. It's kind of good progress actually, and everyone like is so shocked the first time that the house started standing up. Everyone was looking around up in our house. They were so surprised how it ended. And the other guy who is having construction there as well, he is, I think, planning to have a house there in the future. So they have been constructing there for 1 month and more than 1 month already. Asked here and came here twice, asking John Paul or asking everyone who is the manager, like how is the project, if it's one-off project or daily salary, stuff like that, because he was very interested and very shocked about like, wow, suddenly the house started. Like no one expected that, because they thought we are still working on the soil, and everyone was very impressed about it. So Kuba and I are very happy that, wow, we really chose the right person in working this, like the manager, because everyone speaks here, like everyone here in the village is telling me like, wow, it was so shocked because the house is very fast. They did not expect it. In just like in just 2 weeks, it's already done. It's already done actually. So they still need to put the roof, and that's all. Maybe on Monday, just next week, it will be finished and they'll start the front. And it's very crazy fast. Though there were so many challenges with, you know, with the construction, about the accidents and stuff, and any other stuff, like the challenges with Kuba and I struggling a lot, but it's still a very good news that the construction workers we hired are very great, and we are so happy, Kuba and I, with that. So we are looking forward that the house will be finished, or not even finished, but at least we can see the progress. So we have 1 more hour left here. At 12 they are done, so hopefully the roof will come here at 12. They are finishing already, all of them. They're cleaning there. We will put the roof there. So as for now, this is the improvement here, the piling. John Paul is teaching them how to make it like clean, because earlier there were so many mistakes after the pile. Like it's not clean and there are so many excess. For example, this ones. And John Paul was kind of upset about it. They are not cleaning it after. So he's teaching them how to pile properly and how to do it cleanly. Yes, my brother has been having experience of piling, but And Mark is also planning it here. This area we need to use it for hollow blocks. We'll transfer it here to there. There to here. Ay pala biing yaliin. Tapos na ng uban. Pailan pa biya na diha. Sakto na na eh.
Plin nun ramagod na. Ano to ko to po siya?
And the progress of riprap wall is crazy. Very nice.
Kantong may isaw na. Patag po to daan. Gawa gini mo. Ngita juga po. Imuha naman ng rason ba? Anong sadong tapol po? Ako'y ginahan mo pala nyo kanindot. Palaya yan. Bang! Papurta kita nga to na.
So the roof just came. Kuba, can you move your motorbike somewhere because they need to. We have everything, insulator, the roof coloring, the roof. Ha? Bato. Pwede naman may forward ano, pa doon na lang ba og hapot. Now roof white. And Cubana decided also to order insulator for the heat, you know, protector to lessen the heat. Gray is our fascia and gutter. It's not ours,
It's good. The most important part of the house just arrived, which is the roof. So we are just gonna unload it right there, because there it's kind of plain and clean area. We don't really work there much often, so we will avoid damaging the metal sheets for the roof or bending anything. So there it's safe before it will be placed on the roof frame.
We decided to have white roof. It's because of the heat, and we don't want those dark colors, knowing about the, you know, the weather here in the Philippines is too hot, so it's better to have light colors. So the heat will just reflect. As we can see here with Jacob, actually most of the roof colors here in the Philippines are dark, and of course having those dark roof are also gonna affect with the heat as well inside of the house. So we decided not to follow them, so that's the reason we have a white roof for now. I mean, that's the reason why we have a white roof, and also it's not gonna be visible outside, since the style of our house will be like this style, like slope style. So the roof will just be visible there at the back, but not even in front. So we don't really care about the color, if it's gonna be like, you know, blue, red, because that's the common colors of the roofing here in the Philippines, like blue, red, maroon colors, orange, and those are not really practical with the weather here. So that's the reason it's white. And also we have insulator as also another way for us not to have too much heat inside of our room. But for the terraces and the kitchen, we don't need to put it since it's outdoor. So that's why. So I think we really have a great idea with it, deciding about what would be best and what would be practical in our house in the future. And for the fascia and the gutter, we decided to have gray, since it's just in the side corners or in the corners of the roof. So gray would be perfect as well with the color. So white and gray, it's perfect combination as well. So that's all. For now, they're arranging it, everything. It's actually 12 already, and it's already end of shifts, but some of my siblings extended more hours. So just to arrange everything, getting ready everything for Monday. Also guys, the roof type we ordered is called rib type, like plain. Actually it looks plain. The reason for that is, you know, the style of the house is actually not like a style of the roof, but it's just like, you know, slope area, and it's just like a square. and that's also the perfect style of what we have, the same as what the girls have, like just plainly like that. It's a rib type. I forgot how do we call it, the style of our house, or the roof style of our house, like the form of it. But as you can see, it's just trusses, and it's just plainly like straight, everything is straight. So for us, the perfect style of the roof is just the rib type, not those kind of roof that have a lot of things going on top of it. And it's also very common in the Philippines to have this kind of gutter and fascia. There are like 1, 2, 3 different like combinations, not combinations, but different times, 3 different levels. But Kuba and I decided not to have those, just simple ones. So I think there are just 2 levels on our what we have, because we just want simple ones, not those complicated ones we have here in the Philippines. And for us, it looks kind of not practical, but it looks kind of not comfortable looking. Like we just want something clean and not much things going on in our roofs, and that's all. So our manager also supported us, and he said it's a really perfect combination of our plan. And knowing also for the design of the house, it was our manager who also recommended us to have this style, because we just consulted him like what we want. We only want like this kind of 4 corners of the house, like 4 walls just for the room only, and the rest like kitchen and living room will be outdoor, because we want, you know, to stay outside and have some kind of relaxation outside, knowing the area here is kind of windy, so it's kind of advantageous for us. So my manager was making layouts how the house it forms, and also while he was checking online, especially in Pinterest or Facebook, he was able to find it. So he told us, oh, this is perfect plan actually, because that was almost I draw, or that was this almost I planned with a house design, and this is almost I found. So I told him, yeah, this is perfect, and this is like actually the perfect plan for the house. So that's why they decided just to have that kind of inspiration, and hopefully in the future, once it's finished, you can really see that, guys. Like we will show you what's the we will show you what's the inspiration and what will be the result. So I actually called the owner of the store, where is the free paint, because usually the store companies are providing free paints for the roof and also the fascia gutter, because what we have so many scratches. So I called him and everything is settled. He said I'm gonna go there on Monday, because I guess they forgot it. And that's all for now. We have the roof already and the gutter, fascia, the rest are still coming here. And the white roof are fine actually, there's no issues with that, there's no scratches, just this one, but that's okay. So we're gonna get the color on Monday. That's fine. Kuba right now is counting how many we have right now already, and we have the insulation as well, if you know that. And we also ordered the thickest one, so it won't get damaged easily in the future as well. And this is 1 roll for this whole area here. It's here. And we don't need outside actually. It's open and we don't need any insulation, because there might be birds gonna live with it, gonna make nests. You know what, guys? Though Kuba and I had really a lot of troubles with our land, especially leveling it before, but honestly I feel very fine, and I feel very happy and also proud that we chose this area actually, because it's really a perfect spot. Imagine the view here when we are in our terrace and we are looking at the mountain. Especially in the future, once our house is done, we are planning to cut those trees so we can really see the entire view, since we are allowed to do that, because of course the owner in the future are going to also cut those trees. So once they build the house, so it's totally fine for us to cut those. and we will have a view there, and we can really see the entire mountain in this area. And everyone also are telling us that, wow, you really found a very nice, like very beautiful spot of all areas here in our village, and this area here is actually the perfect spot. And I'm kind of very happy about it because I could really see how everyone is passing by. I could really see, or we could really see how everyone is passing by, and most people are stopping and telling us, wow, it's very nice, and that's a very beautiful spot for your house, and we are very jealous about it. Though those people doesn't really know about the struggles we had with the leveling of the land, with the landslide, with the accidents we had with our workers. But like hearing those kind of compliments from people makes us like proud of ourselves and makes us happy, like though with those kind of issues we experienced with Cuba. And I'm very happy with that, like hearing those people are complimenting us that we chose the right spot, or we chose the perfect spot with this kind of beauty. And everyone as well in my Facebook friends were asking me like, where did you buy the land? It's so beautiful there. If there's still extra or some space that are not sold yet, because we wanna buy that area and also beside the road. And it's very nice hearing those things.
Don't tell anyone, we don't want neighbors.
Yeah, I told them actually we don't want neighbors. That's why we chose this area, and because we only have one neighbor, and that's all. Because we will have a neighbor there, but it's, I don't know when are they going to build the house. And my friend who married a German, she told me that they're only gonna build the house like second 2 floors of house, but they're not gonna live there, but only going home when they want to visit or have vacation in the Philippines. So maybe they will hire caretaker or a family who will take care of it. So we will have just few neighbors here, and we are very happy that this area is actually very quiet, windy, and also the view is perfect.